Day. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And they'll begin by running the option. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Oh, we ain't holding back. We blitzing your ass.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Goff.
Get your tackle off the ground, man.
Taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Out of the gun. Goff.
Oh, intercepted.
Nick Needham picks it off. And his guys are going to take
pressure
over at the 34-yard line. The Dolphins now taking the field, led by the 5th overall pick back in April out of Alabama. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run a draw now with Akers.
No running.
Once again, the Dolphins defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're...
That's how we do this, boy!
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive.
Yeah, Sean Payton is that. No, that's not Sean Payton. What the hell am I talking about? That's not Sean Payton. But that coach is not happy with his offense right now. Trying for this blitz. What? Oh, shit.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Oh, shit.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 62 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play.
Another blitz.
The mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well,
and another drop.
Stocked your team just the way you're supposed
to.
Okay.
Now
the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box.
Got another blitz coming.
We're saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forcing incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere.
What the He wouldn't let me go. Come on, ref. Throw the flag. He's holding me.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they get...
Hit him with this man.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was
this defense going to get worn out with all these blitzes.
Pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Blitz coming and down
Jesus.
He goes. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. But they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation.
He didn't catch that. All right.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football.
Keep bringing that pressure.
Contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Buddy.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Goff.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, Dolphins not having a good day with this defense. All right, 1st and 10, 7-yard reception. 2nd and 3. Okay, another 6 yards. Penalty on the defense. Yes. 1st and 10 for 4-yard rush. Okay. 9-yard reception. Oh boy, but there, come on. Oh boy, here we go.
off on first down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Oh, boy. We're trying to bring this pressure, but I don't want to overdo it.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's gone. A quick pass to Cup. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The defense is holding up, but
down leads us to third and inches. To the air again, Goff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch.
Pretty big catch right there. That was a pretty big catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff throwing again. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
Akers is killing us.
The Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay. Try this zone.
7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Goff.
Get down, Goff.
Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Tyson was going to get there eventually. Tyson was definitely going to get home.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. They got a man over the
And he
middle.
didn't get it. Nope. Didn't get it.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
Oh, no halftime. Okay. Oh boy, 3rd and 10.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
I'm trying to go outside left, and somehow it pushed me to the right.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh,
He's got
shit.
the first down and more inside the 40. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. They'll run this with Akers. Nothing doing. Barely muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about
Defense
it.
stand
Really
up.
nice job there by the
Defense
Now
stand
allowing him to
up.
get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Okay. 3 wide receivers.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To throw is gone. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
That's the only way we're going to be able to.
Josh Reynolds. And now it's 2nd
If
down.
we're not able to get pressure on them,
Giving up a few first downs on this drive, but
we
getting the
toast.
completion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Into the hands of Reynolds. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They try and run forward here with Brown.
Jesus. Oh, he turned him away.
It's
Yes.
a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on.
Where's my rush? Where is my rush? I already know I can't count on my offense. Oh. Oh boy, we going backwards. Like I said, I can't count on my offense.
On first down, gone. They'll get this one to Cup, complete.
Oh,
and he's
shit.
taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 2nd down. Gone.
Jeez.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd down and 12. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
They just eating my damn defense alive now. They just picking us off.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after
they neutralizing my pass rush. He's getting the ball out quick, and they double teaming me.
Not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football.
Now he's down.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. The Rams on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll go again here with Akers. He is going nowhere. As
this wide receiver could actually go, block me like that. Really?
They're going to be left looking up at a 4th-and-1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Going right back to Akers. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh.
This is picked up by the Dolphins, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the side.
Game is over, but
said,
get out of my face, Harris.
But I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played.
This game is over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. What?
They'll run on 1st down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers.
He just brushed my head off.
They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
Get your ass down.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
But they got to throw the ball, right? They got to.
On 3rd down, here's a run by
Get him, shit.
He can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if premium, that's here, didn't it?
Almost like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it. So for the Rams, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 5-3.
Well, don't you look back at that fucking field, boy. The way you played. I don't give a fuck if you did get a touchdown.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner. Entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Howard, he did his thing today. 4 solo tackles, 3 assisted tackles, 7 on the day. Tyson with 4 tackles, 1 assisted, 5 on the day. 3 for a loss. 2 sacks. Did he get a forced fumble in there? Yeah, sure did. Got a forced fumble too. One man Needham. But he got 2. Hold on. He got an interception for 2 yards. And 2 pass deflections. My man. This defense is just doing their damn thing, man. Come on. The offense needs to show the fuck up. Look at this. Everybody's tackling.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go to the bathroom. That was the whole break. That was why I had to go.
We'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
Okay, the offense finally did something. Finally.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Oh, it's that flag. Holding, bring it back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, okay.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he puts his head down.
Ooh, Tyson jumped on his ass. Made him run all the way across that field. Jumped on his ass.
Back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
He didn't say none of that shit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Edmonds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is
okay, this tackle's pretty good.
Of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I don't know if that's scripted or not, but he just keeps sliding right by me as soon as I get by my guy.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down. They go play action here on 1st down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle.
Fitz, I got you.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Murray will get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That was a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
He went to the hole that I was not in.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter.
This one is a tough one here.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now
I shouldn't have tackled that time.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Oh, come on.
This underneath Edmonds.
I'm frozen.
And he'll get this up
Now
to
I'm frozen.
the 30-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Mad.
30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Murray. Murray has it knocked loose.
Where's the ball?
And the Dolphins have got it.
That's all we needed.
Talk about
That's all we needed.
Create turnovers in particular. They wanted
That's all we needed.
Fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all.
Ball security, baby. Ball security. Let's get a drive offense. Let's get a drive.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Beat the double team. Okay.
With 5 seconds to go. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Get some pressure.
A final shot before half from Murray, and that is in.
Let's get some pressure in this face. That's all we need.
Left on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Pick up the first.
So we
Time
come
ran
up
out.
halftime with our score 14-0. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, right now, they're having a hell of a time trying to get past our defense.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run.
Look at Coach Spade. He happy as hell.
With it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Murray. Oh, a ball batted in the air.
Intercepted. Get up, get your ass up.
Off by Jerome Baker. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Can't believe this offense is actually doing this well.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds, and he will lose yardage and be
triple teamed on that time.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the loss of a yard, and now 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Not that time, buddy.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
3 and out, baby.
3 and out. Down.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and
oh, man.
tackle the running back.
Okay.
Murray now on first down. Murray fighting, lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
Not that time. Sorry.
He was
got your ass that time.
Trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped,
look at that hit.
Sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. On first and 10, here's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones.
I ain't get it.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game. Or make people...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerome Baker.
Why would he do that?
To drop him for a loss on the play. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ooh, get your ass down. Looks like I threw a jab in there. Son.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. Third and long. From the gun, Murray. And the pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Ogbah make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go.
This defense is just crazy.
Murray now on first down. He'll buy some time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, you better pitch that ball.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Take that young man out of there.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Murray.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun. Murray flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
Murray, you gonna keep getting hit.
Good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th and...
All we want to do is just run some clock.
First down, Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection.
Shit.
Defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in
the
air.
And
sometimes
shit.
you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That one a gain of 20.
Ooh, he's shifty.
And a first down.
He is shifty.
Nice game there, partner.
Got to give him that. He's shifty.
Do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Not this time, you little motherfucker.
Rush gets home, down he goes.
Walk his ass back.
What they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
You tried. Nope. Your little ass here, boy.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So now here come the Dolphins. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
Shit. Jeez. Oh, wee.
On first down, Murray.
Come here, come here, come here.
They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Murray caught left side, Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's game, bro.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So
don't look back,
Dolphins,
boy. Get hit again. Keep going.
6-3 on the year, and they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Arizona, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year, and they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Is the NFL.
All right, Tyson. Damn, boy. You did your thing out there. 5 solo attacks, 2 assisted for a total of 7. Howard, shit. He did his thing. 4 solo, 4 assisted for a total of 8. Attacker for a loss, no sacks. Tyson had 3.5 sacks. Baker. 3 solos, 6 assisted for a total of 9. Goddamn. 1 tackle for a loss with a half a sack. An interception. Okay. For 4 yards. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take that. Emmanuel. He has 2 solo tackles. 1 assisted for 3 total, 2 for a loss, a half a sack. Wilkins, 2 solo, 2 assisted for a total of 4, a sack and a half. This defense is just beautiful. My hometown Jets. That's really gonna hurt to really
Start
put this
your
hurt
week
on them.
by installing your game plan.
It's gonna hurt. But you know what? I gotta do it to him. Block shed +3. Thank you. And it coming to us too. Ooh, I don't like that. I like that. Let's go. Everybody look like highlighters. That's what it is. Everybody look like highlighters.
Good day. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
From beautiful South Florida,
Weak ass offense versus a weak ass team.
Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins.
Y'all better do
starters were
something. We all
introduced
so
to this
fucking
home
hype and
crowd.
shit.
They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New York Jets.
I want to see a lot of hypeness and you won't do shit. What you gonna do?
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
I feel like this will run.
Now Darnold. But when this ball's tipped and
It should have been a run.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now a second interception and his
He didn't see my linebacker right there.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises.
Big boy got there before I did.
They chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
It's going to be more of the same.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Off of play action, Darnold.
Oh,
He'll get
shit.
this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 62 yards.
You got that one,
We
Sam.
know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure
but not that
battles
time.
through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, "But don't fumble the football."
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
Yeah, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Second and 11. Gore powers through. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more
My fault.
manageable 3rd and 3.
That's definitely my fault.
Darnold. The Dolphins do the job defensively there.
Ooh,
and
he
now
didn't
brings
get that
up
ball out of there. Ooh.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Get your ass from the
And
ground.
not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He was superb a week ago. 3 sacks in that affair. Now 1 here in the second quarter.
Now, how about our conversations this week? With him, it was pretty simple. He said, "I've got a few combinations I can try it out they haven't seen yet." And on the flip side, they thought they had a plan to block him. Might need to come up with something else because he looks like he's getting loose now.
Punch, counter punch. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Darnold from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The
Pass
reception
rushers
good
keep
for
getting there.
7. It's 3rd down.
That pass rush keep getting there.
Make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than
Change the
fast.
protection.
Combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Looking for Perriman there. He's
Ain't
got
go
him.
nowhere.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of
The best they can get is a field goal.
doesn't it?
That's
It
all they're
does, and
gonna
the
get.
defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
You can have that. You can have a field goal, sir. Nobody's worried about that. I fulfilled my goals for the day already. Still on your ass, though.
On first down, it's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon.
Can't pass that first tackle.
The catch there brings up second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list.
This tackle is garbage. This guy that's trying to guard me, he can't guard me.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Darnold completes it, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
He going down.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Now a draw play for Gore. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
They cannot do anything with this defense. They can't.
In this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a first down.
On first and 10, Darnold got a man. It's Barrios complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. On the counter. Gore. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Well, Frank Gore, of course, with ties to the city of Miami, born in Coral Gables. He played for these Dolphins for one season, 2018, and, of course, was a... And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. And they will
hold on to that ball
at their own 46-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Nope.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
They get that ball out of there real quick.
Obviously, this has not been a banner
real
game
quick.
Football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Yeah, disrupt him. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Just get in his face. No. Get your ass on the ground.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I did not mean to do that.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Darnold. And he'll complete this one to Barrios. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first one. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
We stopped him, but damn.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
I don't know where the hell I went. I came through there looking around and he was on the other side. God damn.
Darnold on first down. And that's going to be
another interception
by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Jesus.
It goes without saying.
Donald, what are you doing? You gonna get this man fired? Oh yeah, he did get fired.
And he got there in a hurry.
He threw it into a crowd too. Look at that. 3 or 4 defenders over there.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task. Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
And it was intercepted.
For the 4th time today. Picked up by Bobby McCain. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now we'll see what the big tight end Mike Gesicki and the rest of the offense has in store. All right, Charles Davis, what do we make of these numbers and what's happened to the big tight end here?
We busting their ass, fool.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that.
They had no rushing whatsoever.
Got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Miami, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it was a game.
It was a game. Damn, he looked so frustrated right there. All right, we're not by. We're at our bye right now.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We play the Jets again.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right. We're going to put pause on the cause. And we're going to pick up a little bit later, where we're going to play the Jets again. Look like a back-to-back. And we'll do it that way, all right? All right, y'all. Peace. I got to go get me some coffee.